Dodger manager Dave Roberts now available. Go ahead, Alana.
Congratulations, Doc. What are you most impressed with in terms of game three? It's hard to pick one area considering the job that your pitching staff did and the offense up and down the lineup.
I'm just proud of everybody. I thought the pitchers did a nice job. At bat quality up and down the lineup was great. Really good on the bases as far as being aggressive. Cody stands out. Um, played defense. It's just a fun game to be a part of.
After the first inning, everyone's scratching their head, wondering why you took Dustin May out. By the third, people had forgotten about it because of everything else that was going on and how well you guys were playing. Was that the plan to just have him go one? What's the mindset behind that?
Yeah, we didn't, it was kind of read and react. I just felt that, Dustin had 1, 2 innings, maybe 3 at the most. And then so I just felt that there was a good run after that for Kalarick. And then having Julio behind him, it just kind of went that way. There was nothing really kind of scripted. It was just we had guys that were just online and good lanes for them.
And Julio gives you some sort of outing tonight. I mean, 5 innings, the 1 run was not even earned. How pleased are you with the way that you had implored him all of last year to attack the zone, and he seems he's taken that to heart.
He's really doing a great job, Alana. I'm just really excited for him. And I think the thing is that his just openness for whatever role, he just wants his number called and to go as hard as he can for as long as he can. And he went out there tonight, and you can talk about the play of the game. It's the first hitter he faced. There's a base loaded situation. He punches Tatis, and that could have been a different game. So right there, that just flipped the game.
Will Smith, was it just a matter of time?
Yeah, I think that he's just continuing to take good at bats, and he was barreling things, using the whole field, and finally he got some luck. So I was just happy for him. So I think he threw out 4 hits tonight, something like that, with a bunch of ribbies. So really happy for him. Just his at bat quality is just so good, and also with the pitchers, he just did a fantastic job tonight as well.
He drives in 3 runs and has 5 hits. That's the Dodgers franchise record. And finally, your opinion now that there were 9 pitchers used in the first game, 11 pitchers used by the Padres in game number 3. Your opinion on expanded rosters to this point in the postseason?
Well, I think that for this year specifically, it makes sense because you just want to guard against someone contracting COVID and making sure you have depth. Obviously, when you have more arms at your disposal, you can try to play the matchup game. So I'm just happy our guys, it just really didn't phase our guys, though.
Next question's from Bill Shakin. Go ahead.
Congratulations, Dave.
Thank you, Bill.
Yes, now that you have gone through what was a 2-game series and a 3-game series, the LCS is best of 7. Will you be needing to use starters in a more traditional manner? And is everything okay with Tony Gonsolin?
Yeah, Tony's great. He was going to pitch tomorrow. And fortunately, we're going to do a sim game here probably Saturday, Sunday, something like that, to stretch him out. And, it's a shorter series. We won in 3, so we didn't get to use everyone, and Tony being one of them. But that's kind of it's actually a good situation for us, but we'll figure out a way to build Tony up. But, yeah, when you're talking about 7 days in a row, you're certainly going to need more length out of your starters.
Thank you.
Next question's from Jeff Wilson. Go ahead.
Just real quick, what are your thoughts on the Braves? I know you didn't face them this year, but I'm sure you've paid attention.
Very talented. Offensively, they're good left-handed, right-handed. Arguably the best player in the National League this year in Freddie Freeman. I just from Anthopoulos, Alex on down, Brian and his staff, they play the game the right way. It's going to be a fun series.
Thank you.
Next question's from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
You guys scored 23 runs in the series with 1 home run. Is that reassuring moving forward, knowing you're going to be playing here?
It is. I think that just we talk a lot about at-bat quality and taking walks and the value of 90 feet and running the bases well. taking extra bases, moving the ball forward. And we did a very good job of that this series.
And just what did you see from Jock Peterson tonight?
I was really excited to see Jock throw out a couple knocks, and that bat against Stammen, the 3-2 sinker down below, to stay on it, go to the opposite gap, something he hadn't done in a while. So that was really good to see, and get another infield hit. So I know his confidence is continuing to grow because we're going to need him.
Next question is from Rowan Kavner. Go ahead.
Hey Dave, you talked about Will earlier. How rare is that quality as a young player to be able to kind of withstand the hitless games and know that you're still hitting it hard and doing the right thing and not get down about that?
It's very rare, especially when you layer in the fact that he is a starting catcher. We expect a lot, demand a lot from our catchers, and with run prevention. So to sort of handle that and not take the lack of success or results from the offense side to the defense, he just does an outstanding job and continue to get better. And also when you're not getting the results, to continue to just believe in your process of taking good at-bats, that they will come. He's done a great job.
And then with Justin, he was asked about setting the Dodger postseason record for hits, and he kind of brushed that aside and said he's only worried about winning a title. Do you get the sense from a lot of your guys that they want to do this obviously for winning, but also for a lot of the veterans on the team who, have been here for a long time?
I think we want to do it for everyone, Rowan, to be honest with you. I think that we want to do it for each other. We want to do it for the Dodgers, for the fans, and everyone has a story, whether it's your first year in the big leagues or you're Clayton Kershaw with the Dodgers and the only team you know. So I think that it's going to mean a lot to all of us. So we still got a lot of work to do.
Next question is from Tim Brown. Go ahead.
Hey Dave, I was thinking about for a lot of years now in a row, you guys have pushed the rock up the hill. The hill was a lot different this year. Wondering over the past half hour, 45 minutes or so, what sort of things you reflected on, sort of on the verge of the LCS again?
I think the thing that really comes to front of mind is just the way that it's taken everybody. Everyone from front office to scouts to training staff to strength and conditioning to the food staff, everyone's clubhouse guys, everyone's gone above and beyond. And I think that this is a unique year, and it's really sort of in a weird way galvanized all of us. And we have a lot of work to do, but really proud of everyone.
How much of your family is with you?
I've got my wife and then my daughter here.
Good. Enjoy.
Thank you, Tim.
Next question is from Tyler Kepner. Go ahead.
Hey Dave, how are you? Congratulations.
Thanks, Tyler.
Want to ask you, your team leads the majors in runs, leads the majors in ERA, best record. Is this the best team you've had? And I guess more importantly, is this team that's best equipped to go all the way of all the ones
It is. I think that we've obviously had a lot of talent here over the years that I've been here. But I just think that in the first two series, you saw what we're capable of as far as controlling the strike zone. And I think that if you look back at postseason in the past, we haven't done that very well. So it's just a credit to the hitting guys and the players for understanding that value.
Next question is from Kerry Osborne. Go ahead.
Congratulations, Dave. With Julio, fastball command was exceptional today. Curveball was exceptional. What have you seen of him of late that's really kind of taken a notch up?
Well, I don't know if it's of late, but it's in the last, call it 4 or 5 appearances, outings for him, that just the urgency from the first pitch. And there are some things that from the stretch that he's kind of now pushed aside the full delivery, the full windup, and just getting in the stretch and really getting the arm speed for the breaking ball, the change up, and just kind of ripping that fastball. So it's been really good.
Thank you, Dave.
Next question is from DG. Go ahead.
Hey Dave, congrats. Just following up on that last answer, when you say you're controlling the strike zone better, and obviously the strikeouts are down, Is that more of a mental adjustment or a physical adjustment in terms of shortening up in situations like Cody's early in the game, 2 strike, you know, he just hits a ground ball and you score a run. Situations like that, is that more of a mental approach thing?
It's a mental thing. It's a buy-in for team offense, and you know Corey said it many times. Justin said it. Mookie said it. As far as this is the postseason, it's about team baseball, winning 90 feet, and you know everyone wants to be the hero and get the hits, but taking what the pitcher gives you and taking your walks and creating stress is what, when we're at our best, we do that, and that's what we've done all throughout the lineup.
I got time for one more. Go ahead, Jorge.
Dave, you and others have expressed, you know, your excitement about playing in front of fans in this next series. But is there any trepidation at all that something can go wrong with the virus and this could all get blown up? Everything you've done over the last 3 months.
No, I mean, I'm not thinking that. I'm hoping that isn't the case. I know we're excited about having fans there, and I'm sure that there's going to be the right kind of protocols and keep them away from us. And however they get into the ballpark, I don't know who qualifies. But yeah, that's not really front of mind for me.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
That concludes Dodgers post game.